Lightcatchers, Pilot, Red Planet Blues, written by Jarrod Roberts. Interior, Asher Station Bar, night. A bar wall full of pictures of locals arm in arm enjoying each other's company. The place looks like a junkyard mixed with a mining town saloon. Scratching, metal on metal.
Earlier this morning, reports came in on a failed launch of the Marigold Consortium's new ship, the Daedalus.
Scrape, scrape, scrape. The metal bar is filled with stickers, overlapping and placed haphazardly. Tri-Shaft's Beer, Polaris Pizza, Asher Station. Isengrim needs you.
The Daedalus was the consortium's answer to Isengrim's Alter Space Drive.
A bartender cleans a plastic mug, eyes glued to a dirty screen hanging in the corner, playing the news. He sheepishly looks to the bar. Scrape, scrape, scrape.
The consortium announced following the accident that they would dissolve their multi-corporation partnership to develop a way to compete with Isengrim's charter and freight ships. Isengrim is still secure in their domination over faster-than-light travel.
Scratching away is Jack, 45, he, him, equal parts silk and sandpaper. 2-day-old stubble fails to hide deep scars that streak across the right side of his face. A small metal circle is embedded in the back of his neck. The scratching is a bottle cap against the bar, trying to cut away a sticker. Isengrim, join the family, with a collection of jolly package carriers, pilots, and corporate suits. But Jack isn't the only customer. Behind him is a group of scrap thugs. Leading the pack is a tower of a man named Biz, huge fish in a small pond. Jack doesn't look up from the sticker he's working at.
I take it my price isn't enough for some scrambled data?
Data's not the issue. It's because you're the one buying it.
Biz starts toward Jack, like a shark around a snack. Jack doesn't turn.
We did some research on you, Jack Sutton.
I can't picture you all going to the library together.
Relay said you have a long history of fucking people over. Stealing, bounty hunting.
And plenty of double parking, too.
Biz pulls on a necklace. He has a ruined data stick on it.
Someone like you doesn't just pop up in Martian orbit at a backwater station looking to recycle some data. This means something. The price just doubled.
Sharp. Really sharp. I fell right into that one. You would have really had me, too.
I do have you. Someone in the game, as long as you were, must have a lot stashed away somewhere. And we're about to make sure you pay up.
Biz stares Jack down. The silence lets the news report bleed through.
What follows is a recording of our broadcast for the explosion of the Daedalus.
Jack finally gives Biz his attention.
Can I give you some advice?
Jack gets up from his seat, eye to eye with Biz.
From someone who's been in the game as long as me?
The content of this footage is graphic in nature.
It's pretty dirty to say the price just doubled. So, if you're expecting to play a dirty trick on a dirty crook like me,
Viewer discretion is advised.
expect a dirty fight.
Jack stabs Biz in the eye with the bottle cap. The TV crackles with a huge explosion. It lights up the bar. Biz falls back screaming and clutching at his eye. A lackey goes to strike Jack from the flank. He twists away without seeing it, pulling at Biz's necklace and taking it with him. How'd he do that?
I have another pointer.
Another attack. Jack parries, counter, and bounces 2 lackeys off of each other. The bartender scrambles behind the bar. He's trapped. Biz looks at the blood on his hands from his eye.
Fucking eye! You son of a bitch!
Jack is hyper-aware. None of the crew can land a blow.
Don't get hit.
A thug grabs a bar stool, swings for Jack. Jack dodges to the side. The stool dents the metal bar, hits the beer tap. It sprays wildly. In the scuffle, Biz regains some composure. He spots the device on the back of Jack's neck.
Here's a thread implant!
Another grunt pounces from behind. Jack's implant lights up as they approach and Jack flinches out of the way.
Yeah, some research you did.
Another swing of the bar stool. Jack ducks and it clocks the grunt behind him. Jack splashes some of the spraying beer at the goon with the stool. Jack disarms them and cracks the stool over their shoulder. Tossing the stool aside, Jack makes his escape. He speeds by Biz, juking away from a half-blind haymaker.
Get him!
Exterior, Asher Station Bar, continuous. Jack zooms out the bar door. It's as trashy on the outside as it is inside, but it blends in. This corner of Asher Station is one big atrium under a windowed view of Mars. It's full of buildings cobbled together with scrap metal. Almost every step is an advertisement for Isengrim. Isengrim transport charters, Isengrim shipping, subsidiaries of Isengrim. That I is everywhere. The lackeys follow Jack out, all running. Biz lags behind. The chase blows through the side streets of Asher Station. Jack twists and hurtles through stalls for food and parts.
Excuse me.
The lackeys shove through the crowd behind him. Biz pulls out a small caliber pistol from his belt. Bang, bang! Fires it into the floor. The crowd scatters. Jack turns the corner towards... Exterior, Asher Station incinerator, continuous. Jack hops a plexiglass barrier into the plant's line. Bang! A slug cracks into the glass. Jack's implant makes him flinch out of the way anyway. Jack points to the bullet in the glass.
You missed!
Biz is leading the pack now. The group is in hot pursuit. Jack rushes for a highway-sized conveyor belt, slowly inching large pieces of metal to the gaping maw of an incinerator. Workers pick small pieces off larger chunks. Jack weaves between the large debris of a broken ship hull, DA printed on the side. Jack sprints. His implant lights up. He flinches out of the way of bang! Ping! A bullet hits some of the scrap in front of him. The workers hightail it off the line. Jack settles into cover behind another chunk and draws his own small pistol, returns fire. The shots are wild and inaccurate, but Biz's crew dives out of the way. Biz keeps advancing from cover to cover. Jack takes his chance, moves upstream. He zigzags through more scrap, but Biz is on his tail, firing every chance he gets. Jack returns fire, shots don't even come close to Biz.
Are you kidding me?
Jack shrugs and flinches. A lackey moves from the side to blindside him. He dodges. Into another goon, going in for a sucker punch. Wham! Jack reels, stumbling to the ground. He drops his gun down through the conveyor belt. The goon pins him down. Jack struggles with them. The other lackey kicks him in the head. Biz approaches, gun raised.
Give up, you're outnumbered.
Jack grabs at the lackey kicking him, pulls him down. Jack kicks off the two and rolls upstream, getting away. Biz gives chase. Jack sprints up the belt, spotting lackeys approaching from the side. They're hurting him too. The start of the belt, a stream of debris coming from a wrecked ship of the Daedalus, or the Aeolus, with what's left of it. It's being picked apart by salvagers outside the station. The metal comes from space, passes through an energy field, then falls onto the belt. He slows down, coming right up to the edge of the void of space. Biz catches up to him, gun still raised. He laughs.
Some scrambled data. All this can't be for just that. What is this?
Jack stares him down. No more jokes.
That thread implant of yours is pretty good. Helps you dodge bullets even. But...
Biz steps forward, closer and closer.
Not when it's point blank.
Jack eyes the side of the conveyor belt. Goons are surrounding him from the side, but behind them, volatile material is piled, separated off the line. Biz punches Jack in the stomach and kicks him, rolling him up to the lip of the conveyor that doesn't move. Biz puts the gun to Jack's head.
Who's fighting dirty now?
Jack smiles. In slow motion, Jack sideswipes the gun. Bang! The shot skims his head, but only barely. He pulls the gun out of Biz's grip, takes a deep breath, and pulls Biz through the energy field out into space. Exterior space, continuous. Jack holds his mouth closed tight. Biz's is open, mid-scream. Biz's lungs collapse. Jack hears the muffled scream vibrate in the dead silence of space. The lackeys move in. Jack takes aim at the volatile material. An explosion rocks the lackeys, sending them flying. It stops at the threshold of space, keeping Jack safe. Slow motion ends.